What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. So here's a question I get quite a bit. Oh, that's a pretty horse. Do wheelies hurt your clutch? So we're gonna go ahead and find out right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that wheelie down and talk about this subject, because I've heard so many people give unsolicited advice about wheelies, saying like, oh, they're gonna burn out your clutch, and oh, they're so bad for your bike, and yada yada. And I strongly disagree, because I've had this bike 20,000 miles, 3 years, and I've yet to have any issues with the clutch. Now granted, every time I go riding, I don't pop 100 wheelies. I might pop, you know, 5 to 10 maybe. Back when I was learning wheelies years ago though, I definitely was like doing like 100 wheelies a day. I was super addicted. And they're still addicting. Like, you're not gonna get tired, like you're not gonna get bored of doing wheelies. So but my advice is that you learn the clutch properly in a safe environment, and don't go out on the highway, stuff like that, to learn your wheelies. And try to be very gentle on your clutch. Like, you literally need like a half a second of your clutch to pop the wheelie. You don't need to be like grinding on that clutch to get it to pop up into a wheelie. It should be like, boom, the wheelie's up, and that's it. You don't need to be like that, okay? It's not a burnout. So you're not going to burn out your clutch if you're learning how to wheelie, or if you're just doing wheelies. I've yet to do it. 20,000 miles on this bike. I think I had well over 25,000 miles on my Ninja 1000, which was my previous bike. Never had an issue with the clutch on that bike either. And before that bike, I had a Ninja 650 and wheelied on that bike also. Never had any issues. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know that the Ninja 1000, I wheelied that bike so much, because that was probably like one of my favorite bikes I've had for a long time. Had it for about 3 years, but I learned how to do stand-up wheelies on that bike. And I always did sit-downs before that, so I did do a lot of learning on that bike as far as the clutch and whatnot for clutch ups and stand-ups. And so I did do a little bit of learning on that bike. It's not like I just hopped on it and like boom, I was already like, you know, a stunner or anything. I'm not a stunner, like, by any means. Never said I was, never will, because I don't really have much interest in stunning per se, but I do like popping the occasional wheelie, and it's just fun. It's fun if you can do it in a safe environment and do it where you feel confident in your own abilities, which I do. Learning process. But as far as the clutch goes, I do not feel that popping wheelies, doing clutch ups, is gonna harm your clutch whatsoever. Man, it's so beautiful out here. I feel like I'm in like Switzerland or something. But like I said, don't think it'll harm the bike. I don't think it'll harm the clutch. And if it does, a clutch really isn't even that expensive to fix. It's not like you're people are talking about, like, I don't know, an expensive fix, but a clutch to fix is not a very expensive fix, if that were to even happen. And at 20,000 miles, if my clutch goes out, it could just be from normal wear and tear for all I know. I mean, I've seen people replace clutches at like 1,000 miles from taking it to a drag strip and doing like quarter-mile runs and whatnot. So I don't think it'll hurt it. Absolutely not. I 100% disagree with all this unsolicited advice. People saying you're gonna burn out your clutch. Yeah, well, shut up. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, ride safe, and pop some wheelies. All right.